of trust is very important when it comes to real estate. And we often talk about it as a lagging indicator, which means if you keep doing good things for people, eventually they will trust you. And so we aspire to get to that place where people start trusting us. And primarily when it comes to property seekers, they start trusting PropertyGuru for the information that we provide. And so we're on this journey. And about 18 months ago, I published this manifesto, which talked about what our executive team had decided we would do. And that was to build a trust platform for real estate here in Southeast Asia. And that would mean that eventually, when we're done with this journey, we would become the guarantors. We would guarantee the trust in certain kinds of information when it comes to the real estate journey for property seekers. And along the way, we've already started shipping a number of solutions. Fastkey is a very important part of the solution because it goes deep into offering insights and to making sure that the product and the process of property sales is friction-free for the consumer, the agent, the developer. We've also started offering some more solutions for our agent partners, where they be insights and such. But as we sort of worked our way through understanding our marketplaces, we began to understand that the most important thing and the thing that's on the critical path to success, particularly here in Southeast Asia, where we have a lot of emerging economies and people who are aspiring to buy real estate, is financing. And access to financing becomes very, very important. And in many cases is the blocker or the enabler to someone getting into their dream home. And so it became very clear that we need to have some solutions. Now, we've historically had a basic mortgage calculator. We provide some information. Last year, we did a little bit of work in Malaysia as well. But I think today is the culmination of us taking it much, much further. So with that, I will sort of leave it at that and let the man who is responsible for leading the team that's going to drive this announcement today take over. Beyond Sprengers.
Morning, guys. Yeah, maybe responsible. There's a lot more people involved. I'll talk a little bit about it later. Today is really a big day for us, guys, because today marks the moment at which we officially move from helping people search for property to helping people find, finance, and own their homes. That means we're moving into finance, because to Harry's point, finance is a big blocker in the home search or the ownership journey. In fact, over the years, we've learned that all the excitement that people have when they find that home finally that they've always aspired to in life, that excitement gets lost when people realize that there needs to be a bank involved that gives them money, and all those pain points at that point come along. And I see a lot of people nod. Every time we say this, people start to nod. People recognize that. There's two pain points in particular that people experience. One is the pain point of uncertainty, which is about, oh shit, how much money can I actually borrow? Is there going to be a bank that's going to give me that money? Is there going to be a bank that's going to give me the money in time for me to still make it within the option window that I have on the house? The second pain point that we focus on is cost. Cost is about mortgage rates. For example, why am I getting a higher rate than that person? Or are these the best rates in the market? Are those the best rates for me? But also, should I be refinancing today or should I be refinancing tomorrow? All those kinds of questions lead to people, let's say, needing support at that part of the process. We, as a market leader in the markets in which we operate, 75% markets here in Singapore, we have a responsibility to help people solve those problems. We cannot just stay and say, look, this is a really great house, now you sort it out yourself. We want to take it much further and helping people start to own their home. So we're taking that responsibility today by launching PropertyGuru Finance. PropertyGuru Finance is a reference to the Singapore mortgage marketplace, which we are launching today. We're going to be doing stuff outside of Singapore as well, and we have developing thoughts on that, much more news to come about that in the coming months. Today is about our first avenue, our first steps into finance with the launch of the marketplace in Singapore. The marketplace in Singapore is going to offer or going to solve or going to focus on three features. The first one is bringing finance much more seamlessly embedded into the property search. A lot of people start to look for finance or look for finance solutions way too late in the process. At the moment they've already put in a bid, or at the moment they already have an option on the house. That's too late. We want to bring that forward, and we are uniquely positioned to do that successfully. Second thing is we're going to bring new concepts, innovation into this space. Think about things like mortgage pre-approval, something we've done, experimented with last year in Malaysia. We could also do it in Singapore, but we can go much further. Think about instant loan offers. So you go online, log into PropertyGuru, submit details, and we will be able to generate instant offers on behalf of the bank to you. Think about automated valuations, digital loan applications, all of that we will come with in the coming months, with a vision to, by 2022, be able to deliver completely straight through mortgage application digital, directly into the bank's legacy systems. That's the vision that we are pursuing. So what we are launching tomorrow is not a finished product, or tomorrow, today. It's not a finished product. You can go online right after this session, have a look. These are the foundations, the necessary foundations for launching all of what I was talking about just now in the coming months. Yeah, so without further ado, I want to thank a couple of people to be able to help us get to this point, because a lot of work went into this. First and foremost, the fintech team lined up here. You have to realize, guys, you have to realize that 4 months ago, Harry and I and Joe were in front of the board, and this whole business was basically a set of PowerPoints and Excel spreadsheets. And of course, 3 and more highly talented people behind it. But now, actually, we've started to generate revenue already. A lot less than what we should be, but it's phenomenal to see how we can change, make something, translate something so quick into something that's an idea to something that we're launching 3-4 months later. And that requires a lot of focus, a lot of talent, a lot of hard work. And I thank all of you guys to helping that become reality. I really look forward to working with you in the coming months, because now the grind's going to start, right? We're going to have to dial this up to a business that's generating 100 conversions a month, 100 people closing their mortgages through PropertyGuru and more. But I'm really confident that we're going to be successful. Thanks. Second is the Singapore agent sales team, particularly TK, Vanessa, Sandy. You've been really helpful in terms of helping us carve out what is a good value proposition for agents. Forgot to mention earlier is that agents are really going to benefit from this launch, because they can use us, they will use us as their personal mortgage assistant. And that means that we do all the heavy lifting in terms of the mortgage application for them, and they can actually focus on selling the house. So they can sell more and make more money, because we will make sure that the full bank commission and more gets passed on to the agent. So this launch today of PropertyGuru Finance is not only good news for us and for consumers, it's really good news for the agent as well. So I look forward to seeing not only TK, Vanessa, and Sandy, but the entire sales organization in Singapore become ambassadors to this business with us and help us make sure that all agents can benefit from it. So thanks to that team as well. Thirdly, the Singapore developer sales team. TK also, Roy, Bell, but also trade marketing, YSL, and Maria. Thanks for helping us open a new revenue stream towards developers and financial institutions, I should say, but also fintech related businesses. Yeah, let's really make a lot of money also from that work stream. I look forward to doing that with you. Tech team, Manav, Pedro, Amit, I'm probably forgetting a lot of people. Realize, guys, in more than or less than 2 months, we've onboarded Salesforce, completely organized Salesforce around this business, and it's now fully operational at the moment of launch. I think that's phenomenal, and thanks a lot to everyone involved for making that happen. So that means from day one, we can start to run this business with high degree of automation, with high degree of efficiency. And that's a really good start for us. And finally, the marketing team, consumer marketing team, but also Sheena, performance team. The coming months are going to be really hard work to make sure that Singaporeans know our business and can find their way to PropertyGuru, understand why they need to come to PropertyGuru. And this requires a lot of hard work yet to come, not only from FinTech team, but also the marketing team moving forward. So I thank you for your partnership and for your talent. And yeah, I look forward to building a business with all of you, actually. That's a wrap. I think it's time to have a look at what this business looks like. I think we do that together, my assistant and I.
Buat more teks tambahan, tadi garing aja. Tambah. Gunawan tolong interaksi ya, betul ya.
All right. Okay, if the country managers want to join me in ringing the bell, because I think this is a bell ringing deserving moment. Guys? Okay, I see Indonesia. Joe, not yet Joe. Hanoi. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right, guys, let the finance markets open.
Okay, guys, so we have something very interesting and very exciting. We're launching the PropertyGuru referral program for all those in Singapore. So basically what happens is this: when you refer a home buyer, property agent, we're sending out details shortly, so don't have to write notes. But we'll, so when you refer that to us, when they have successfully taken a loan through us, you will get Guru points tiered upwards. So it's very, very exciting. Now, you don't have to know people who are buying properties. When you have friends and family who own properties, you know, we've done research, 40% of people don't know you can refinance and lower your interest costs. So just send them to us, have the conversation with us, we will help them. So that's all. I'll hand over back to Bjorn. Thank you.
I think that's it. We're going to be around today and tomorrow to ask questions. If you have any, by all means, take Paul's suggestion. Bring your friends and family. We will serve them with priority and we'll serve them well. And I thank everyone this morning. Have a great day and thanks for celebrating this morning with us.
Enjoy the cake.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And for people in Singapore, there's cake, so please enjoy. Tomorrow there's beer, so also good. Thank you guys on the TV.